Hello there, this is Kate in the Nest, and thank you for joining me. I need to do some journaling quite quickly to fill in some gaps, and I'm hoping that you can spare the time to journal along beside me. And if you're not journaling, making or creating or having a cup of coffee, whatever it is that you're up to. So, this is about making some, who knows what I'm going to make, but gathering my bits and pieces together and probably making quite a number of small pieces that I can use in numerous journals. I've got together in the nest a combination of some black and whites, some pieces from the field journals books, Edith Holden, just random things. And I've also got under here this gifted book of, I think it's Tim Holt's vellum that was, given to me by my friend Jenny. Thank you so much. We must catch up soon. And I'm loving using that lately, so I thought we might do some of that together. It's very nature themed. I think that's from something else, but actually I'll just keep that close. Okay, so let's get started. I absolutely love just sitting down with my papers and my glue stick and my ruler, trusty ruler, and just seeing where the paper leads me. So I've got two colors here. It's light card, and let's get going. So welcome if you're new, and if you've been with me a while, thank you so much for still being with me. I really am having a great week. I'm back home. It's taken me a little time to get back into the flow of, doing those domestics that we must do, and, and being disciplined with my time in the nest. So far, so good. So what am I doing? These are pages, I've got a few of them here, that are out of a book about birds. And I think they're Australian birds, and I'm loving the impact of the black and white illustrations, which give information. This is about the lyrebird, and the lyrebird builds a large side entrance nest chamber, and here's the breeding season. So very topical for my field notes journals. I thought that had something else on the other side. I thought it was the mushroom one. So here's a piece of, I'm just going to trim this down a little bit. And this is why I always say, just remember to keep all your scraps. I need a page to actually glue on the side. What does Rachel call that? Glue paper. What have I got that isn't? Nope. Sorry, I just need something to, all my papers around me are so beautiful that I don't want to mess them up. Okay, but there's a crunkle. Okay, yeah, so you never know what you're, now, sorry, I just realized, can you see me over there now? This is my new setup, and I know that it used to be a bit frustrating before. So this is a random, let's just stick all of these different things down, leaving a border around them, and see how many journal cards we can make. So all I do is look for something interesting on here. Look at this is a beautiful nest. So Kate in the Nest is being very visual this afternoon. So we'll take off this, the blanks, and on this one I'm just going to make it the tiny little square. And paper. Up there. Now I realise that, oops, something else is falling down on the side here. As I thought, I haven't really thought about what device I'm going to cut these with, so let's just do this one first. There we go. A little one here. It's the most efficient way to use the cutter, but better than my cutting out. Right, this will be easier. Let's go down here first. So I never know whether I'm going to end up cutting the card first and putting the image over it, or the way you've just seen me do it. I really like that one. So let's do this one. Wasting a bit of card there, but that will go into a fabric strip. So that goes that way. So we've got two of those. It's amazing when you go, as I'm sure you do, that when you go to I've got everything except my little scissors that I really wanted to cut with. Anyway, we'll use these ones. When you go to fill your journals with, when you've made lots of pockets and things, how much you really need. And so lately I've been just doing mass makes, and I started out watching Tina on Shabby Dabby Doodah, is that the name of her channel? And I know she's so good at mass making. All right, so what I thought, yeah, I won't use that picture. I thought I would maybe we'll do a more denser text. Okay, card. You're probably saying, what on earth is she thinking? Thinking, and I've probably moved away from the toadstool in this thought. I'm going to just chop that one. So I will return to the toadstool in a minute, but I'm thinking I might just cut some lengths of this. Oops, wrong way. I never measure. It'd be handy sometimes if I did. Let's go about 2 inches is too skinny. 6 centimeters. Let's try that. And we'll try a wider one. Let's try this 7 centimeters. And what's left? We've got about 14, so let's do another 7. And whatever that one is. I have to say, all of a sudden, I love that chopper opera. It is a lot of fun. So here's this beautiful little bit. So let's glue that on there. you journaling at the moment? Has your journal got a theme? And most of all, are you having fun with it? I really wanted to pick up my altered book one, which I might do just because I love it. And I thought I don't really need to be doing pages in here, but it just, see, just by doing that I feel better, and that will inspire some of the colours that I work on now. No, but it's not quite fitting, so I'll go that way. So let's return to the toadstool. That one's going to work. But it's going to be too wide. All right. Okay, let's do this. I completely changed my mind. I think it's my proportions, like that. Probably a bit wonky, but that doesn't really matter because the star of the show is going to be the toadstool. And then I probably need, I don't really want that to stick over there, not my best work, this one. I'm not used to. This will be the first time you've ever seen me work with toadstools. And we'll probably put something else over there as well. What tiny things have we got here? Those birds look great. We'll get value out of this, because here's this tiny, the nest of the varied Satilla. Gosh, I never knew that this Kate in the Nest session was going to be so filled with nests. I suppose when you're talking about birds, that's quite logical. Okay, we don't need that one. Let's find these little cards that I cut before. This one, beautiful. I mean, beautiful size. I've lost my gluey paper already. So I might stitch around these just to give them a more striking border. This one's going to be a tiny little one. I did want to make some envelopes, so we might experiment together and see if we can make an envelope. Have I got any other smaller ones? Okay, that's better. So let's put that here. I better just check that I press the button. That would be a shame. Yep. Oh, I do like this new setup. It seems much clearer, and it is daylight right now. Just to come down and just have it set was incredible. All right. So I did say we were going to use some of these other papers as well. So there's some birds and toadstools. Let's have a look at these other papers that I had in here. Put those to the side. I've got this one, which we might treasure every tear. on this paper. Oop. Okay, now we can go here. Yes, we'll make that work. Unless this one's slightly thicker. Yeah. So if you're new to journaling, and actually thank you to, I've had some lovely comments from loyal subbies who are saying that if they meet someone who's starting out on their journaling journey, that's a lot of J's to say, that they've been recommending me. So I take that as such a compliment and such a lovely thing for you to do. So thank you. So what was I about to say? My rule of thumb here is to get your proportions. I like to frame these pieces. There's a little butterfly in there. Oh, I've got these two little eggs. So why don't we all, oh no, that's about owl pellets. Don't want to write. They look like eggs. That's a piece of vellum, but I'm going to leave that. I was just looking around for something that could go on this writing. I mean, seeing this is a language one, meaning it's in Italian, I think. Doesn't matter. Oh. Press her down. Oop. Bit slippy slidey. Okay. That was fun. All right. I've got this piece of vellum here. And I'm loving, let's change colour. Actually, I did see no, I won't waste that beautiful paper with that. What's this here? I was about to say that I was watching Rachel and Pam, I think, make some little booklets that go within the journals. I've just looked over and that would be perfect. So let's just do a simple fold. That can go in my Nature's one. I've got this one with a big bird on it, but I don't feel like using that. So I don't know what to do with that yet. So the answer then is just to leave it. Okay, let's go. Oh, actually, let's go to this. Oops. So you can tell that this is totally a random make. I'm just, there's some lines that are naturally drawn here. I will keep this 45 cents to make a separate piece out of that. And this is the value of a piece of paper like this, because suddenly we can do lots of things with it. So I feel like we need to do a backing, and I would like some vintage text. For me, it's always about getting as much out of every page that we've got. Remember, all these strips will be used again. Quite like that heading, lip gloss. So let's go this way. So what I'm thinking, actually, let's quickly do this, which I had no intention at the beginning. But let's put some of these pieces down on this card, and sometimes we'll leave a gap for the card to show, and sometimes we won't. So here goes the vellum in all its glory. That's big. Like that there, like that. Okay, where are those other bits and pieces? Even a 45-cent. So it's really like collage, isn't it? Because, well, it is collage, Kate, but I've taken a piece that was already put together, and now we are making a different combination with it, which you will soon see. And this is where it's completely freeing, no plan. I'll do some this way. Take that bit off. Like this. I haven't used any of this bit yet. I've not done this before, this way, not with big bits of card, so it may not work. But actually, I think everything always works. Put that there. And a few bits more. I think we need some text. And I'm regretting leaving that bare bit there. So let's keep Libro. Put that one down there. And text. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful wormy paper. We're only going to use a little bit. Oops. I'll put this around here. Wrap it round. And that's probably a good start. Okay, this is where I just have so much fun doing this. In fact, let's do it the blindfold way. We're see, Kate's so happy this afternoon. We're just truly let's see what comes out. Now imagine it's like a game of cards or bingo. So let's turn them over and see what we've got. So this needs something. So this is where we go straight into that little piece there. We'll finish this off. So using all the same colours and all the same material, these are things that I couldn't have planned myself. But how effective is that? And because everything else is covered with this one, I will take this edge off. And then what I'll do is mount that on there. There we go. Very happy with that. Okay, let's play bingo with a long strip. You ready? Oh, I'm thrilled with that. So this is where you can use your eye. I'm going to make that a small piece. So it's already got 1, 2, 3, 4 bits on it. Feature this R and chop the bottom of that insect off. Look at that. And if we were to put that, I won't do this now, but you know, if you put that as a pocket or as a feature on a page within the journal, absolutely beautiful. And through no planning of mine, I need to be quick to say, look at that ready-made journal card. This one, ready-made, it's got that little bit there, which probably needs colouring in. I will find a scrap of like that. Yeah, of the word paper to go over the top of that. Don't like it really pointy there. Yeah, we're at the time where everything's starting to stick to Kate's fingers. Probably need something else over that white bit. Okay, let's see. So I showed you that. That one is there. That's spare. Okay, here's another little dark one. That one's ready to go. This one, okay, needs some attention. So that's the worm paper, which I think I'll use that little edge, but actually I'll use that strip on something else. So that's already better. It can go this way or that way. This here needs something else on it. This one. Do a chop like that. We can come back. Just check my time because I don't want to go on for too long. So I think it's nearly a good spot to actually have a look at what we've done. See if we can make any small adjustments. And then I think we'll plan for, I didn't use much vellum, did I? But I used a little bit. And this is what happens. I don't know, does it happen for you? Like you start with something in mind, and I don't mean to let you down, but that's why I don't plan, and I'll call that something. And I need to do an envelopes one, I really do. But out of that quick, in half an hour, let's celebrate what we've done. We've got a little mounted card there that's got vintage papers. We've got a really effective, it'll make a great, have I got a journal here? Let's see if we can have just a quick bit of fun. Be the one without a pocket, won't it? Oh, here we go. So this is beautiful vintage paper, and look at that in there. So absolutely. Oh, and I like that when we open with the surprise. Okay. All right. Let's see if any of these, if I'm at the point. Okay, so here's a big October pocket. Let's put that little card in there and you can read more about it. This is a flip, and one of these could actually be a pocket. But we won't do that yet. There we go, in there. This is very plain, but good for journaling on. And I'm hearing Marlene's reminder that, you know, it's good to have pages for journaling. So there's toadstools in there. I'm making progress, everybody. There's a little pocket that needs something. I wonder if we've got one of these little birdies that could go in there. No. Skinnier. Yep. So look at that. We've got Edith Holden paper, and the field notes is going there with things to be written on the back. Making that clear. Is it a pocket? Yes, it is. Not feeling that one yet. I haven't actually glued that. Oh, that's special to come back to. Quickly do another one. I hope you're having fun with this, because this is what I love doing. Okay, that's that fold down. That's taking shape. We've got a pocket in here. But I wonder, yes. I probably need to trim a little bit off this and round the corners. Here. So of course this method of making can go in any theme journals, and these are the ones just I have in front of me now. Talking about a little treasure pocket. How about this? Little insect one is going to come out of there. That's a pocket within a pocket. Let's tuck this one behind there. Vellum. So vellum and vellum. Probably nice if it wasn't together. But there you go. There you go. So we have quickly put together. I'll put that out of the way. You can see my nest needs a tidy. But we're just going to finish with a celebration of how quickly and easily, cute nest, I like that one. Oh, look at these. behind there. Some text, all of those bits, and tidy up the nest. Now you can see, I used to just sweep these all to the side. Okay, thank you so much for being with me. I hope that's been some fun for you. I certainly enjoyed your company. Until next time, this is Kate in the Nest. Bye.